And I would like to say all protocol observed. I wrote a letter to my friend. Dear Sugar, words cannot begin to describe the happiness of my heart. My hope is that just when I thought you were winning the battle, even though the war was not yet over, still I'm saddened that you lost and death won. I'm consoled in knowing that you played your music and danced to the tune of your God-given talents for decades. Your melody was sweet and enticing, as it was witnessed by all who adored your talent and admired you, and admired your ability to tell stories with passion. I know that heaven is richer in counting you amongst the most brilliant talent that crossed over. I am sure the angels are singing aloud as they dance to your fine-tuned tenor, as God watches over your fine art mural creations, as you hit some few piano keys along the way to greet your family, your mentors, and your friends, as you say, "Hey wena sani, njani stimele basini." God knows you're one of the masterpieces, quick to anger, but quicker to forgive, witty with words that lighten any heavy moment. I hope you find the beauty of heaven enchanting and waiting for you to walk in with a limp, dribbling a ball with an end kick that makes the stars dive to try to catch, and they crash to the cushioned heavenly floor while you hit the net saying, "Ichop, span." May you be welcomed with good music and a few dance steps by a stylish angel, as they display all your hats, your sporties, and your leather backpack full of scripts with stories you are yet to tell. I wish you a journey filled with bright stars that light your way and smiles as all your outstanding talent is viewed and you are applauded for a job well done. Thank you to this body that carried you in this lifetime. So long, my friend, till we meet again on the other side of the curtain. Regards, Gegza. To the family of Ndlovu, Mlangeni and Nawa, the sun will rise again. Thank you.
Hello, Mzanyi Togasubgal. Don Mlangeni Nawa was a famous South African actor born on the 7th of June 1959 in Bosburg. He was loved by many for his great acting skills and had a great career that lasted over 30 years. Don was married to Regina Nawa and together they had 5 children. He loved his family very much and mostly kept his private life away from the media. He acted in many popular shows like Good is Nice, where he played Lakasha, Isidingo, where he played the role of Zep Matabani for many years, The Throne as Prince Museki, The River, he played Tato Mukwena, The Legacy, he was John the Butler, The Estate as Shadrach Mukobani. His last role was in the Netflix series Soon Comes the Night in 2024. Sadly, Don Mlangeni passed away on the 16th of April 2025 at the age of 65 years. The cause of his death and details about his funeral were not shared with the public, but when I listened to the funeral service and the memorial service, most of the people that were talking spoke about how Don was suffering from cancer. He will always be remembered for his amazing work on South African TV.
I'm about to call on the person that knew Bradon Ugundrula, most of us here. I want to call upon an anchor. I want to call upon a support system. I want to call upon the softer side of Bradon. And I'm going to call on Umgake, Standwa Sake, Mama Regina, Ngela Uzenga Pambili, to come share a few words. Selector. Siya kubo ena evula ibe jwalo ka Elia ka koloi e kgolo. Ke tla opa ka diatla, ke tla re hallelujah.
So ngizela ukuzobonga, not ukhala kodwa ukuzobonga. Beginning from our premier wase-Gauteng, uPremier Panyaza Lesufi. Ngiyabonga Premier wethu for reaching out when my husband called for help. Not only when he was sick, but even prior, when he was still showing ukuthi usase right. Ngiyaleboha hulu Premier yaka. Ke leboha le Deputy Minister of Women, Children and Disability for reaching out when my husband called for help. The Premier was the first one, umyeni wami ubephethwe prostate cancer. Wasebenzisa ichemo yokuqala azange sebenze. Wasebenzisa yes2, it became so aggressive to his body by cutter in the middle. So he gained weight with time, but it was a false weight. Chemo, it resulted with him generating a lot of water in his body. Esibhedlela bamdrainer, he's been going in and out of hospital to an extent that bamkhipha ke bathi hamba uyofa ekhaya. But fortunately, discover a medical protocol that we had to buy from overseas. With the industry that we are in and the situation that he was in, I was forced to stop working and look after him. We were struggling financially, and I called for help. Go Premier, please ningamhluphi after this. Ne? He came running. Wathengela ubaba iset yokuqala ya that medication. I called for help to the Deputy Minister of Women. He bought the second one. That led ukuthi angayiqedi agcina shona. I would also like to thank our Secretary General of the African National Congress, Ubaba Fikile Mbalula, for the love he showed for my husband and the support that he has given to my husband. Nabo mambathabile, nabo bonke. Kuma artist ngiyabonga nge-financial contribution ebeniyenza kumyeni wami, beginning ku-program director, Ubaba Kagiso, abo Rapulani Siphemo, Vos Bunene, Mishak Mavuso, the list is endless. Thank you very much for being there for my husband.